Alright, so this is Northeast Storm's power play breakout. We're going to take a look at that here. They use a guy behind their net, two guys up on the boards. Each time in the breakout, two guys in the neutral zone. If you could see the full screen here, this is what it would look like. We want to use a more compact diamond in the neutral zone to counter this. So what we want to try to avoid is getting the guy too deep down here. The reason being is that gives them several easy options to beat us. The first one, which we'll watch, is just a very simple pass to their wing. You'll see how easy it is to get that off because in this situation our guy's got to defend against several things. He's got to defend against a pass here, a long pass, defend against a guy skating, and defend against this pass, which is just simply is not going to be able to do. So at this point he's up and away, we're hustling back, but we can't catch him because he had too much of a head start. The guy's going to come in and get an easy shot here from the slot. Even if we force him outside, he's still getting a shot here that we want to try to avoid, and as you can see it takes him about 4 or 5 seconds to do that. Alright, here's another thing here where we actually chase them behind. So what we give them an opportunity to do is just skate up the ice here. You'll see this guy is up on the boards just like we saw in their first clip, and now he's skating ahead. Okay, what we've done is we force these three guys to try to make a wall here because we really can't slow him down. He's coming in with the full head of steam. Alright, it's going to make it easy for them to set up. If you remember from their power play, they have their umbrella, which are getting set up in here very quickly for that matter. We're going to cut the clip after this one. Gets a shot. So here's an icing attempt. This is the next way that they're able to beat us, and again it's because they have so many options. When we're down here they have so many options. What they've done now in this situation is let this guy come around and pick up the puck. Actually he doesn't, but holds on to it now and skates. Okay, and again we're forcing this guy to have to defend against so many options that he's really not able to do it. Okay, and as soon as he comes around, he's going to make this pass, and again, it's not difficult to make. All right, even though we're putting pressure on here, it's not difficult for them to do these things when we're defending against so many options. They get set up very quickly again in their zone. It doesn't take them any time to do it. They do get a goal here. The reason that I'm showing it is because I want you to see how quickly they're able to get a shot off. This takes a goofy bounce right here and beats him. But in every scenario here, as you see, they're getting shots off instantly. Same thing. If they do it to us, you're going to watch how easy it is for us. They chase beyond the net, and now we're gone. This is our power play. Okay, we didn't even need to get set up. They gave us an opportunity to just skate the puck up, and we get the puck deep in their zone. Again, 5-6 seconds is all it takes. All right, this is the last way. Again, that they're going to beat us all in the same game. Same setup. You're going to see this guy over here, guy over here. All they're doing, once again, now we've got our guy trying to defend against 5 different options, and they're going to find the one that's open. Notice here this is a long pass. We do have a guy here. The reason that this pass is able to get through isn't because he just missed it. It's because we're forcing now this guy here. If you would have seen the clip here, this is how we were set up. We're forcing this guy to defend against 2 options. So all he has to do is look up and see which one's there and make the pass. And once again, you're going to see how quickly they go from their goal into our zone and get a shot off. All right. So even though those goals didn't lead to, or those shots didn't lead to goals, they led directly to, well, the one did. They led directly to face-offs in their zone. All right. So I'm going to show you here what we're talking about is moving into our diamond. Okay, as he skates up, and a couple options of how we're going to defend against it. The first is if they make a pass to these boards. All right. At this point, we're able to angle him out because we've started higher. Okay, so it's pretty simple. They're going to move the puck up here, and we're going to start collapsing over here and forcing them to the outside. You're going to notice here this guy's job now at this point is head on a swivel, sticks in passing lanes to prevent a cross ice pass. Okay, we're closing him out to try to take away options here. All right, and this guy over here who did start right about here is moving over to again take away cross ice passes. Our guy that's kind of playing at safety back here, he's going to start sliding over to puck side in case they do make a pass here and start breaking in. All right, so I'm going to show what that may look like if he sends the puck up again. This guy here who was kind of forcing him, he's going to bust back into the middle of the ice. Our offside defenseman, weak side guy, he's going to start coming in. All right, and he's going to play just a normal. This drill we've done 50 times where the forward forces him out and the defenseman picks him up. That's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, but I'm going to show you anyways. Let's say that they move it in and get set up. You'll see how they're going to. We saw in the clip, the game clip, how quickly they set up into their diamond or into their umbrella. So we're going to see as this moves into it. Diamond is pretty much set up in the middle of the ice. in neutral zone, and now it's easy for us to do it in our zone as he skates in with the puck. We already know his responsibility on the left wing side is to prevent a shot. All right, his responsibility is to cover the guy in front. At this point, they don't have him in there yet. This guy is also to cover the guy in front when the puck's over there, so he's on his guy. All right, so as we move in here, this is what it's going to look like. They're going to get themselves set up. This was the guy who started all the way back here. Our high guy then is his job, remember, is to prevent this cross-ice pass, so he's going to keep coming back into the play in that scenario until he's there. So now we've got our diamond is set up once again. This is a shifted diamond because the puck's over here, and it just all started with making sure that we force them to the outside and didn't give them anything easy where they can just skate into our zone. The next thing we're going to do here is look and say, well, let's say if he skates the puck up, how are we going to defend against this? Once again, it's going to look the same. This guy is going to take an inside-out angle on him, which means you got to start skating forward, use your edges here, and start coming back to cut him off. As we do that, then we're doing the same thing with these guys. We're cutting them off. I'm going to show you, let's say he makes a pass up to this guy. All right, well, we still got to do the same thing. We've got our forward who's going to cut him off. All right, if he starts coming in, our defenseman's there. That's why we work on that drill over and over again, because it has so many situations in the game where we need to be able to do it. The other thing is this guy's cutting over sticks and passing lanes to make sure that they can't go cross ice with that, and this guy's got to get back right away. You'll notice because they start these guys so low in their zone, this guy, remember, started here, this guy here, even if they make a quick pass, we've got them outnumbered on their half of the ice because they can't get up there in time. All right, so we've got them outnumbered where we want them to be outnumbered. They have us outnumber 3-1 down here, which who cares? All right, that's what we want. All right, so as they start moving the puck in, we're going to see how we get set up right in our diamond, which means this guy here, who's closest, he's going to go straight to the net. We know that's where their guy's going, so he needs to go straight to the net. Second guy is also going straight to the net. Third guy is going to go right here because we know exactly where they're going to go set up. All right, so what that's going to look like is this, and then what I'm doing is saying, let's say they drop the puck back in their umbrella once again. All right, then we have the exact same scenario that we did when we worked or the other video. We got a guy down here staying low, guy down here. This guy's taking away this cross ice pass. This guy's taking the shot. Okay, so again, there's a couple different options on how they can try to attack us from their setup. There's a couple different options there where it's very simple. As long as we start in the right spots here, which is going to look like this, we're going to be able to take away, or at least even if they make this pass, we're going to be able to get on it right away. We're going to be able to force him outside, and it's going to be very difficult for them to make the long passes. All right, so that's our penalty kill against their breakout for tomorrow night's game. Thanks, guys.